Hello.
Oh my god.
It's June. It's June. That's crazy. Half the year has already flown by. Listen, I've been hearing you guys, and this is the new style that I'm going to be doing. Also, keep the nails a little 3D design, if you will. I did that myself a couple days ago. Anyway, I need to get back into the habit of vlogging. So what I'm going to do is just talk to the camera. As much as I want to do the edits and the voiceovers and the sound effects, maybe I will, maybe I won't. But my best option right now is to just talk, kind of skim through it, and then immediately kind of upload. Because I'm so sick and tired of, spending however much time and then not uploading it. I feel it's weird when I film with glasses on because you can't see my eyes, but again, I don't have makeup on. I woke up in the shittiest mood today. I didn't want to get out of my bed. I didn't want to get ready to go to work. I was throwing a fit. I was just not having it, as one does. And that's really all it is. I've noticed I'm just a straight bitch when I get up in the morning. Like, I can immediately get up and do a task. I don't need coffee. I can immediately open my eyes, get up, and then do 10 jumping jacks if I really wanted to. But I just don't have the will or the drive anymore. On to more of a positive note. Oh, my hair's black. You obviously can't tell because it's in a bun, but I will put in photos here. I've never gotten my hair dyed a darker color than what my natural hair is. Natural hair is like a light brown or a dark brown, but I got it dyed like at a level 3 black. As you guys know, I dyed my hair red in a couple past videos. It was great, but the grow out was terrible. So yeah, my friend and / coworker Brooke, she's in cosmetology school and she's working on getting her license. So I was like, okay, bet, dye my hair. And then she did, and it turned out really great, but now it's obviously fading, but I can't tell the grow out, which is the goal, So I'm thinking maybe I get my hair trimmed by someone else, and then I go back and then she can dye it again. Maybe after summer, I'm thinking. My hydroponic system, it's doing really well. Right now it's so bushy that I don't know what to do about it. I think I need to clean it out. I think after this time I gotta pick out all the harvest and then start fresh and clean all the tubes and everything. I'm still have been reading. I think so far I've read in total 8 books this year. I had a very unrealistic goal of wanting to read 32 books. And that's a lot of books for someone that may not read ever. 8 books is a very high goal, you know what I mean? It's more than the average human for sure. Last year I read maybe 12 books throughout the year, but I'm at 8. We're still halfway through the year, so who knows? What's happening now? I want to go to the movies. I wanted to see Obsession. Everyone's kind of saying it's a really good movie, and I'm sure it is, but I don't care if I go to the movies alone, and I'm sure other people don't care if they go to the movies alone, but I feel like it's just not as fun if I go alone. I don't know. Maybe that's something I need to work on as well, doing solo dates for myself or something, taking myself out to eat instead of just, picking it up and then immediately driving to my house and then eating alone. maybe I need to get in that comfort space of just being in public again. Maybe I'll do that today. Work's going pretty well ish, you know, there's nothing new ever. I don't know if I updated you guys. I started a small side hustle / business so that I can do websites on the side. So that's cool. Again, a lot of trips coming up. Apparently, I think we're in talks of going to Maine for Christmas. That would be cool. Never been to Maine, but I did want to go to Rhode Island, and I then noticed that Rhode Island and Maine are 2 separate places on the map. 2 different states, I may add. Rhode Island isn't a state, I don't think. Maybe it is, I don't know. I'm usually really good at geography and states and the government knowledge, but Rhode Island, I think, is in New York. So, that's that. So yeah, might be going to Maine for Christmas, maybe Texas or Virginia. Out of those 3, I will let you know. I just remembered that, like, I am heavily obsessed with OG Jersey Shore. I'm rewatching it with Russell because he's never seen it from, like, the beginning to the end. And I was watching the family vacation, so, like, the 10 years later part where they're still partying. And so he had just a million questions. He's like, who's Danny? You know, that was one question. I was like, wait, you don't know who Danny is? So it was a lot of historical shit that he didn't know. So I was like, all right, we're going to watch it from the beginning. So that's what we've kind of been doing. But obviously, it's so raunchy and like a very pretty toxic show. So I can't always watch it, you know, every single day for like 4 hours straight. So I need to find a new show or maybe just some new hobbies at this point because I need something to keep me busy. Like, I definitely need a schedule. I always say this and nothing changes, but I think my life's got to do like a 180. I think I'm living on easy mode right now. I need to be living on hard mode, you feel? I just got word. I got a work message saying, hey, is there a reason why that this link doesn't work? And for you guys that don't know, I work on websites. That's all I do. So any website you see, any link that you click, I do that in order for you to see it, in order for it to work, yada yada. And I look at the screenshot and I'm like, it says the website is down. So I was like, okay, let me just Google the website. And sure enough, it's a 480 error saying the website is down. Are you the owner? Blah, 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 blah. So I was like, great. I wasn't anxious to get into work, but now I am. It's honestly just probably a billing error, but still, it's like, that's fire, you know? So I have that to look forward to. After that, TBH, I might hit up a rally. I'm like, hey, you want to go get a matcha right now? I'm down. Yeah, traffic's jank right now. I'm going 75 in a 55 because it's a construction zone. So, yeah, not that fun.
Oh my god! I'm choking!
I was behind this trash-ass car. There's nobody in front of him. Nobody. It is clear roads right now. Can you see that? Probably not, because of the white balance.
Oh, what the fuck?
Wild AF. Now I'm going 88 in a 55. That's more like it, you know? Okay, I'm finally at work after like a full hour of just, See, the more I talk, my like throat, like what's up with this fucking collar?
Everything's pissing me off today, I swear to God.
Like everything. Who the fuck's that? They're picking their nose while driving. I just got to work. What I was trying to say is that I deleted the apps for a couple days. I re-download them and log in, and I'm like, okay, what did I miss? so many things. I never realized, I feel like Instagram is the new Facebook. Not new, but like you share monumental moments on Instagram through, you know, pictures, not even posts. So like first thing I saw, Andre proposed. Congratulations, bro. But that's crazy. Like I saw that maybe 5 days later when the post actually came out. So I was like, damn, like maybe I don't delete stuff. Maybe I just, you know, only go on it once a day. You know, one time, not 100 times throughout the day. Someone that recently just got divorced is now married. I'm like, oh my God, you know? What else? I think those were just the two major jaw-dropping moments. I'm sure, you know, other stuff has been posted. I'm just not remembering at the moment, but yeah, so I did that. There's something else I wanted to add. I definitely want to travel. I definitely need a coffee. I need a vacation. Think my plants, my mushrooms, my reading.
My music taste.
I'll just give you one song. SS26 by Charlie. Listen. This came out like right after I deleted all my apps. And the song is really just about basically the world's gonna end. Nothing's gonna save us. Not fashion, not film, not music. All those three artistic, creative things, those won't change society right now. It's spring, summer 26. Summer's already started, but it's a beautiful song. So yeah, that's my song recommendation of the day. And now I have to go fix this broken website. Am I excited about it? Probably not, but what am I gonna do? What is up, guys? I am home. Same day, same bullshit shirt. But I wanted to show you guys my hydroponic thing. As you can see, this is very messy, bushy. It's like a jungle on this side, but anyway. These are my jalapeno plants. So as you can see, we have some babies growing. They're about the size of my thumb, okay? Maybe 2 thumbs. This lettuce, however, it's droopy, but it's still green. We have, look how thick that boy is. That's the base. This Tapin chili, it's actually growing like out of the light, and I don't think Russell pollinated these, so I don't think that they'll grow to BH. We have some parsley down here that's pretty bushy. We have this huge basil, like, listen. This is a thick branch. This is a thick guy. This is basil. Have you ever gone to the store and have seen basil leaves that are as big as my hand? You probably have not. Same thing with this guy. This is like the lettuce branch. Now you can see that. Like, look how thick that is. It's growing in the wall. We have a crap ton of dill over there that I'm not freaking eating. And then we have some weed plants for fun. I didn't know how these were gonna grow. For the past couple of days, my house has smelled like dank because of these plants, and these aren't even like fully matured. These are like babies. These are still in vegetation state, so, or whatever it's called, I don't care. And then these are little flowers that I'm growing, or Russell's growing. So that's the plant update. I need to change the batteries, so I'll be back. And so since I'm home, I'm going to show you kind of the rest of the plants. This is the latest snake plant I bought. It's on Ziva's old cage, but this one's kind of like medium size. Like it's almost like half the bookshelf here. So I need to find something for this space. If you have any suggestions, let a girl know. We kind of organized some space around here. So before, this is the entertainment center in case you guys didn't know. But this kind of area, we have our Bitcoin miner, and then that's like the 1000th photo we frame in his house when it's just us because we're psychopaths. And then an amethyst heart that he gave me like 4 Valentine's days ago. And then over here, it's the same thing, but this isn't really aesthetically pleasing. But this will be like our game board aisle. No electronics. I was gonna put my old DS here, but I was like, nah. So far we have Yahtzee, Uno, Monopoly. I really want to get like a custom chessboard. I want Guess Who, and then maybe checkers. And then Jenga. And I don't know what else. But yeah. That's changed. What else? Per se. We're growing garlic. So I don't know if you can see the roots. And then we have a little hoof popping up. But we literally just put some garlic in some water and then it's sprouting roots. And then we'll see what it grows into. I don't know if this is like green onion or whatever. But this is a sweet potato. We have it sprouted, but I don't think it's gonna survive because the roots have kind of gone down. But I remember I did this at my dad's house and it was just covered in vines. But so far this one isn't growing roots. Sweet onion that rotted in my house and it has now sprouted. These are kind of thick. But these are growing roots, if you can see there. So it's growing roots right there. And hopefully then we can bury this in soil and then all will be breezy. Now over here we have a big block of mycelium shrooms. And when I say shrooms, I mean mushrooms. And by mushrooms, I mean blue oyster mushrooms, okay? All of this is like white, puffy, healthy mycelium. And it's all like healthy. The bottom here, this was the very bottom of the bag. It probably had like maybe 2.5 inches of coffee grounds that weren't able, like the mycelium wasn't able to break that down. So we removed all that coffee grounds, that's why it's dirty here. And this is now all healthy white mycelium. So probably by tonight or tomorrow, we're gonna put an X in this bag and then start misting it. And then the blue oyster mushrooms will then grow sideways. I'm thinking if we have it here, we can score it bottom here, top here, on each side. But yeah, and then all of this is like, it's a mess. But that cardboard, all that cardboard right there, that's going to get broken up, and then that is going to help our mycelium grow. So, I've been pretty busy here. Everyone always asks, what do you do, Isla? Or what do you do at home? And I don't answer, but I plant, and I don't realize that this is a real hobby of mine. Anywhoosies, we're outside. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys have voted what I'm growing here, and most of the people were right. This is indeed a jalapeno plant, and Ziva is the only one that's eating these leaves.